Sadhvi will tell you, Sadhvi Jaya Bharti will actually tell you why many of us essentially believe that while the government has been talking about, doing away with the colonial hangover, I believe that this is also a colonial hangover. How exactly it all started? How exactly the temples in our country have come under perhaps the clutches of few? It was because of the British. And it is the need of the hour that we need to let that go. Let the temples be run by the Hindus themselves.
Yeah, can I speak now?
Sadhvi, please go ahead.
Yeah, I've been very patiently listening to this entire debate and the all these experienced people talking about what they've flouted and what not, and they're saying they're politicized. But listening to everything everybody has been talking, I'm not getting one single feeling that they are talking about a religious institution which is so much revered by the Hindu faith. I'm feeling as if they are talking about a corporation. They are talking about a business entity, about the turnovers, about the tenders, about how they are giving something to someone. Nobody has given one single impression that they have some devout feeling. And this government, which was previously handling this, the way they have flouted every norm, because they have no emotional connect to the faith of Hindus. For them, it is just a business entity to be run. When will these governments rise up to the consciousness that Hindu faith is equally important? Somebody was speaking just a while ago. Hold on, sir. I did not disturb you while you were talking. I got my chance last, and I expect that I am given my chance to speak. I did not interrupt anyone. Have that much courtesy. I'm the last speaker on the debate as of now.
Mr. Reddy, allow Sadhvi Jaya Bharti to make her point. She's been patiently hearing. I think so. She's making an argument. Hold on, Sadhvi.
No. All these
Mr. Reddy, I'll allow you to respond. I'll allow you to respond. But there is, whether we like it, the politicians seem to be having a little discomfort when we're talking about, take away the power away from the politicians, give it to the people, let the people run the temple. I think so that basically pricks our politicians a little bit. Now, cutting across party lines. Pardon me to all the politicians on this panel. I think it does affect, it does impact, because the larger picture is something different. And of course, as Sanju rightly pointed out, look at there is a business angle to it also. Sadhvi, go ahead, make your point.
Yeah, another thing. Now, somebody was just talking about a while ago that the Christian and the Muslim faith handle their own religious institution because they have a routine of weekly congregations. Come on. No, there is no need that a religious institution can be handled by the followers of that faith if they have a weekly congregation. It's an absurd argument. We know how to run our faith, we know how to practice our faith, and we would know how we would run our institutions. You cannot put a clause over it. And yes, it's not about colonial hangover anymore. It's about the richest places of faith are Hindu temples. You're talking of billions and crores, and that's the control over the power of that money and that institution where crores of people are coming. That this greed doesn't go from the politicians to let go of the control of Hindu temples. It is the control that they want. And somebody should come over, and every Hindu is waiting that, ever just before this Temple Endowment Act was passed, were not Hindus capable enough to handle their own institutions? We were, and
just
we are.
The last word.
It's just that we are not coming on the roads and raising slogans. Had it been with any other faith, and I, for example, take
Mr. Reddy of the YSRCP wants to quickly respond.
And they will be on roads and thirsty for your blood. And just because Hindus are not doing it, you're taking us for granted.